With our title now in place, we can go ahead and start putting together the area that will be used to hold the components for the form input. As seen in the end goal of our design, this is all going to be contained within a card component. The card is a composable used to hold child components in a card-shaped container, often elevated from the surface that is being displayed on top of. We're still going to be working within the authentication form composable that we previously defined, continuing composition from where we last added the authentication title. The card composable only has one required argument, which is the content of the composable. Under the hood, the card utilizes a surface which in turn uses a box to contain the content we provide to it. However, we are going to be stacking content vertically, something that we can't achieve from relying on the box here. We'll compose a column with the content of our card composable, which will allow us to then compose our children inside of the column, achieving the result of vertically stacked composables. When composing this, we'll also apply some styling so that the column has some padding applied to it, along with aligning its children in the center using the horizontal alignment argument. If we refresh our preview, we can see the card, but we can't see any content inside of it because we haven't added anything yet. We can see here though that even though we've instructed it to fill the maximum available width, it does look a bit odd. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add some padding on the horizontal axes so that it's not pressed tightly against the edges of the screen. And we can see now in our preview, this looks a lot better. We're also going to add a spacer between the title and the card as they're pressed very close together, and we're then also going to add a spacer at the top of the screen so that the title isn't pressed against the top of the container. We can see here now that this looks a lot nicer visually and things are a bit more evenly distributed on screen. We're then going to also add another spacer at the bottom of the card so that when we add content beneath the card, it's not also going to be pressed against it. We can now also see our preview of our card on our screen, and in the next videos we'll add some content so we can start to build out the body of our card.